I made turn on the game audio already. That's not the game audio, that's Discord. There we go. The reason why the game isn't displayed yet is very easy, very non-surprising at all. I was checking the audio and everything, and forgot that it kind of just like starts immediately. And I don't want to skip one of the first like cutscenes and scenes of Fate because it is one of the most iconic, and I do love it a lot. So I was like, let me just start the game and during stream and hope that nothing goes wrong. And if it does, well, that's gonna be then my problem. Anyway, I am checking that everything is as it should be, including my mic. My mic has been acting up for what seems like to be no reason at all. I don't know why. I don't know why it has been acting up, so that's why I'm checking it before I start the actual stream. Hold on, let me check that on my headphones, my phone. There we go. And I will after that start the actual game and gameplay. I love Fate. Fate is one of my favorite games, like ever. There is just something about it. It's the style of it and how unique it is, and also the story. It's great. Anyway, okay, my mic is working. That's great. It has been acting up while I've been playing like Minecraft with my friends. I don't know if it's just simple voice chat being a stupid thing, but oh well, we will see. Anyway, let me launch the game and let me make sure that it is being captured over on OBS. Yes, it is. There we go. And please, do tell me if it's too loud, because it tends to be very loud at some points. It's a great way of checking it, to be honest. Oh yeah, I promised, didn't I? I'm gonna do it after this.
21st, 1987.
I promised a Mortis counter because
since I first went
I'm gonna die a lot.
House. I have to finish what I started.
I'm going to be dying a lot, so I won't promise anything about how far we will get. There we go. Now, let me add a... How do I use OBS again? Why did I just like forget everything that I knew? Nobody saw a thing. Immediately misspelling everything that I was gonna say let's hope that I don't misspell calendar this time, because I don't know if anyone remembers, but back when I did one of the Nuzlocke, I don't think I ever finished it, to be honest. Okay, it's not even showing. That's great. That's great. Hold on. Let me figure this out. Why are you not showing up? Back when I did one of my Nuzlocke, let me lower that ever so slightly. That's maybe better. I misspelled counter and I just left that asset in. I never did anything about it. It was misspelled for like the entirety of the Nuzlocke. Was it even on... Oh yeah, now I remember. It was even on the Soul Link. And it was misspelled the entire time, and I only realized like after we had finished the entire game. There we go. Now it's showing up. It was just on the wrong layer. I guess we're just gonna continue. Well, not continue, begin. Hold on. Options. Let me... maybe change the background. And also figure out the fucking controls. Just so that doesn't get too much. I feel like this is gonna be good. I don't want it to be... be too bright for the eyes. Which exit? Instructions. Okay. I keep forgetting that there is not really that much on... yeah, that's the controls, alright. I keep forgetting that that is just the controls. It's just move around in space. Oh, this is great. This means I don't even need my mouse. Which would usually mean that I have it on my laptop, but I still need to order the new charger. Anyway. New game. One day I will also do like all those different mods, probably, but not today. Not in a very long time. Have you forgotten already? This forest has a mind of its own. If you get lost, you could always try remembering where you've been. Pressing the escape. The start button is a good place to start. If you're in a hurry, hold enter or back button to skip a cutscenes. We will be doing this as a very chill playthrough of this game. Yeah, I say full on knowing that I will most likely not be doing that. Also, I don't know why I started immediately walking on the road. Yeah. You know what? No, I'm going back. Immediate reaction was to leave the car, but I think... Oh yeah, it's looping. I forgot about that. Immediate reaction, let me just walk on the road. Oh! Oh yeah. I was gonna say I didn't... yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I should have shut up an actual counter and not just like have it on obvious. It's gonna be so annoying. Anyway, maybe just read that. I remember I have watched so much content of Fate. I remember exactly what I have to do. I do not remember where I have to go. That's that's one thing though. I have no memory of where I actually have to go. Huh. I'm gonna get jump scared by Morris so many times. Today I noticed Amy's favorite tree looks looks like it's dying. All the needles are falling off of it, and the bark is peeling off. I guess I'm more upset about it than Amy is. She is totally absorbed in her volunteer work at the clinic. I guess it's a good thing that she has found something that she's passionate about. But I've gotten ugly looks from some of the women at the book club. Katie and her religious friends won't even talk to me anymore. I can go down, yep. And it should mean that I'm pretty close to the house. I'll be so honest with you, I have no memory where the house is. I do remember something about a well. That's really old. Head off truck. I knew about it. I remember that truck. I remember it. Oh, so well. Because the first time that I was watching this game, I got jump scared by the truck even more than the person who was playing it. Maybe I'm just gonna go straight ahead. The first horror of this game is gonna be finding where I have to go. Go away. Go away. Was he left or right from the well? I remember something about a well. Of course, it would have helped if we would get. That is a way of avoiding it. There we go. This is the wrong place. The Martins' house lies about 100 yards off of Snake Meadow Hill Road. There is almost no driveway. Trees. I forgot how hard this font is for me to read. Trees jut out in the middle of the gravel path that is mostly covered in grass. It was difficult to find the house, especially since it was already dark when we arrived. I have hiccups. Give me a moment. Father Aldrich seemed to be knowing where he was going. He simply drove straight ahead until we arrived at the house. In the headlights, I saw an old shed of the right of the path. Father Aldred explained that he would rather perform the exorcism away from the house, but the Martins already insisted that Amy remain inside. Yeah, she did. Inside. He complained that having the family present makes it difficult to proceed and with elements of the rite that may seem harsh to the layperson. The right I saw. Okay, so pretty much just go straight from the well. Would have probably been a good idea. But when given the option to turn left, I unfortunately will never not take it. Hello, little bottle of water. Again with the deer. You're just gonna chill this time. Oh? Hello, children. Maybe I'm gonna follow you guys. Maybe I'm following you home. That's not a good thing to say. If I remember right, that is what you have to do though. You have to follow the purple kids. I will have no reaction to that. But somehow, every time it still scares me. There we go. This is not a completely blind playthrough. Of course, this is my first time of actually playing the game. But like I said, I know a lot about it, so that's why I'm just kind of going around. And I kind of know what I have to do. Bob, the kids and I are missing you more every day. The twins and Amy have started their next school year here at home. Amy keeps asking when she's going to be allowed to go to real school. I think she's getting cabin fever. The twins are having no hold on. The twins are having no problem occupying their time. Yesterday, they came in with their hands covered in blood. I guess they found a dead deer and thought it would be a good idea to touch it. I think we might have a coyote problem because when I went out with them to look at the dead deer, it was pretty gruesome sight. On this, I was gonna start complaining about about skipping the end of the note. I was gonna start complaining about it because I skipped it by an accident, but I wanna be able to read all of them. Fuck. I was gonna start immediately complaining about it, but all right. Straight ahead it is. Thank God, I think that the notes do carry over even if I die. Would be really annoying. No, yeah, would be really annoying if I would have to, go and get them every time. There we go. We're back at the well. Right, I did see where did you come from? I don't have that fast of reaction skills. But yeah, we're going right from the well. That seems to be the way that I have to go. If I could to make it there without immediately when I'm switching screens getting attacked by Timoris. This is why I said I'm not gonna promise that we're gonna make a lot of progress today. We're gonna take it chill. We're gonna not think about it. Is it within the same playthrough that you have to get all the 10? There we go. Man, while I'm here, read the end of this now. All this just the day after the twins' birthday party. Can't wait till you come home. That was just the end of it. I honestly thought that there would be more. But I guess I misremembered that one. Hi dear. You're lost in the woods. Forgot to turn. Okay, maybe it's pretty good. Maybe it is pretty good though. Let me just go straight. Just go straight, you know? The path might be covered, but like, just go straight. Got to turn around. I love this game so much, especially when it comes to the graphics. It's so simple yet somehow very charming, especially for a horror game. Now, try to go unwillingly. Playthrough of Fate, but like instead of playing the game, it's just me lost in the forest. Yeah. Trees just heard about mostly covered by the document we are right in the headlights. I saw an old shed to the right of the path. But by all means, from the shed we have to just go a little bit further. Let me see. Could it be here? No. About to pull up a tutorial of how to get to the house because I completely forgot, I'll be so honest with you. It's been a while. And most of the videos that I watch of Faith are just lore videos. So you can imagine. I was holding up the cross. I was holding it. I was holding it! Gonna go straight. I'm just gonna go straight. Genuinely, just gonna be stuck in chapter 1 the entire time because motherfucker cannot find a way. I cannot find a way to the house. And I don't really think following the twins helps. I might have misremembered that part of the game. Fuck's sake. Okay. Let me maybe... I'm cheating, but, you know. I don't care if it's, cheating. First map, yeah. Find a shed. I keep forgetting you have to go into the shed. Yeah, that would help. That would have helped. This is why I don't see looking up things as cheating. We would have been here for forever if it would have been for this. Okay, we have to first go to the shed. Fuck you. It is from the well. Yes, from the well we go right. No, that's... yeah, that's right. What's left? Do I just go left? Do I go left and up? So it is not... there we go. I've been here so many times. So many times. Kept forgetting. He also completely forgot about the map. The game literally gives you a hint of like, hey, by the way, if you're lost. But for some reason I thought that that was like, oh yeah, by the way. Uh, Hi Morris. If I ignore it. I'm not I'm not sure if I have to pick up the notes every time. But I mean, while I'm at it, I might as well, you know? I was I was having trouble today trying to pick out something that I wanna stream. I was like first thing about starting Final... yeah, I do go unwillingly. I was first thinking about like, oh yeah, let me maybe play Final Fantasy again. Now does this look like Final Fantasy to you? I'm back at the well. I'm back at the well. Is it just straight from the well? It is just straight from the well. I'm running. Don't worry about it. I feel like it has to be in one playthrough. If you banish him like 10 times, you get the extra note. That was a bit too close to my comfort. Right. Time to stop trying to banish everything in this house. Because I cannot remember which all items you can interact with. Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. Martin greeted us at the front porch. Mr. Martin led us downstairs to the basement, explaining that Amy was down there in restraints. I felt for him. There was guilt and shame in his voice. Amy was in the very back of the attic in a chair, perfectly calm, staring at us. It is hard to describe the look on her face. It was not the kind of a look a child gives you. Like I was saying, I can't remember which all items you can interact with, so there we go. I find, like I was saying at the one point, I find the graphics very charming in this game. There's something nice about them. Hello. Oh yeah, I have to remember to do that. I definitely have to remember to do that. It is the mirror demon fight. It's not gonna be a spoiler-free playthrough at all. I'm just gonna be yapping about everything that I can remember. In my defense, That is basically what I do. It's so it's so quiet. I hate how quiet it gets every once in a while. I was talking about this within class one day with a classmate of mine. Um, you notice the lack of game sounds more than the absence of like the absence you notice faster than the actual game sounds. Hmm. Remember what I've been talking about? How I hate when they give you like, oh yeah, here's a child's drawing within this game. Remember how I've talked about how much I hate that? Okay, you can't see the house layout, but so do you guys remember how much I talk about? Because it is like the one thing that I hate, just for the fact of like a child can only draw something so well. Yeah, like I don't want to go in there yet. I guess there really isn't another place to go. Yeah, never mind. I don't feel safe in my own house anymore. House, home. What am I saying? In my own. I don't feel safe in my own home anymore. Almost immediately said house. I hear voices outside around the house at night. I don't let the twins go out in the woods to play because I'm afraid of what's out there. The house itself feels stressed, distorted, slanted somehow. It's like I'm walking through a carnival fun house. Carnival? 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 Mm. Amy's condition has only gotten worse. I can't stand to be around her, and I just don't know why. She just doesn't know. What? She just doesn't seem like herself anymore. I want to take her to the doctor, but I can't leave the boys here. I find that the phone stops working throughout the day, and now I cannot seem to find my car keys. Thank God Bob has to come. Comes home tomorrow. Has to come home tomorrow. What? Not what it said, but like okay. Yeah, first take the note. I guess I was the only one who thought to check in the attic. When I got when I got up there, I found I found uh yeah. Hold on, let me take this again. Let me try reading through that again. Oh my god. I am so good at this. I'm so good at this whole reading thing. I guess I was the only one who thought to check in the attic. When I got up there, it was freezing cold. I found Amy standing at the back, looking straight at me like I was the like when I first met her downstairs. We spoke briefly. Although it was frustrating to talk to her or it, I experienced a bit of a deception from the demon. During our conversation, she uttered my mother's first name, and in other instances spoke perfect Latin. Where was I going? Mother's first name, and in other instances spoke perfect Latin. I called for help from the others, but nobody came. So I raised my crucifix and began to write again. That's basically telling us exactly what we have to do. Oh, just give me the gun. You don't know. You don't know. Bob must be stationed somewhere in the Middle East because he sent over this weird looking doll for Amy's birthday. I'll ask Amish about it next time we have book club. She looks like she could be from over there. Amy didn't seem excited about the doll. I think she would rather have a phone instead, or maybe seeing a baby doll makes her feel self-conscious about working at the clinic. Oh, oh, the attic. Oh, so many things that I have to check. I have to check all of them. I am not trusting of anything when it comes to this game. Also, my apologies for not streaming more often this week. I have been really busy. Well, I haven't exactly been busy. I've been just like stuck with schoolwork, and I kind of had to take care of that. And I didn't want to think about also streaming while at it. I'd rather only take care of like schoolwork worse than then. Mm. Well, what was I saying? Yeah, I rather take care of schoolwork um first, and then maybe think about. Okay, you just don't disappear, huh? Then think about streaming and everything. It's like I've been saying, even though I act like this is the second priority for me, the stairs. I forgot about the stairs. I was like, why can I get out of here? I also, for the sake of everything, cannot remember where I have to go. Downstairs? Maybe. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Remember now. Mm. Either you're not meant to go there, or I'm trying to break the game. It could be both, knowing me. Yeah, that's nothing. That is nothing. I really want to go there. She called me the cat the way curiosity would kill me. I think that is the one saying that really does describe me quite well. I am indeed. I am the cat. Curiosity does indeed kill me. And satisfaction does not bring me back, I'll tell you that much. Dear Amy, thanks for writing. It really brightened my day hearing from you. In your letter, you asked what is the weirdest thing I've seen as a missionary. And the area we are working in has a lot of folk who practice Quimbaba. Is that yeah? It's what you might call a pagan religion. It's kind of a mix of Catholic and African religions. One of the saints they worship is Saint Muerte or Saint Death. Yesterday, we were talking to a boy, about 15. When we asked him if he had ever prayed, he said no, but I have prayed to San La Muerta. Muerta? Again, my bad if I butcher everything. I'm having trouble reading the font, and also I'm really bad at reading and names. I am comically bad at names. I think I've talked about this before as well. He told us about the time when he has stayed over at his friend's, not friend, what? Where the fuck did I get friend from? Cousin's house, and according to him, they prayed to some figurines of Saint Lamerta, and the figurines made things in the house move around. He got really. Hold on, where I was going. He got really quiet and scared looking after that. We told him he. We told him he could pray to God, and that God couldn't make him feel scared like that. We visited him. Hello. Hello, Ricky. How are you doing? In 10 months. Insane. Where was I going? We visited him at the church. We invited, not visited. What? We invited him to the church, but he hasn't come yet. I need to wrap this letter up and set back to work. See you in 4 months. Eighth packet. God, I wish I had a packet right now. I ate 2 pieces of bread with some butter on top. That was basically it. I'm starting to have flashbacks on what the fight might be. And just might. I genuinely cannot remember. Anyway. Maybe not leaving the place was a good idea. Amy's parents could not endure witnessing the proceedings of the ride for long. Mrs. Martin was hysterical, and the thing that was inside Amy was feeding off that fear. But they're all I keep jumping between words. Asked me to take the Martins upstairs. I was physically worn out, but managed to get them back back up the stairs into the kitchen. Amy was screaming, "Mother, mother," the whole time. Finally, I got them to sit down with me at the kitchen table. After a few minutes, we couldn't hear much of anything from down in the basement, so I went to check on things. I found father. That's how you say it, not however I was saying it. Father Aldred lying on his back, unconscious, with his arms spread out wide. Amy was not in the chair. Gah. Remember if I have to do something here or if I just have to go and. Maybe walking on the ritual was a bad idea. Yep. Maybe it was the right thing to do. Here she comes. The face with Amy. I cannot remember how this fight works, like, at all. Wait, do I have to get the gun? Was that the thing? Maybe not. I just kinda want the gun. The gun comes to play later, doesn't it? Where do I even start from? Okay, it just starts from here. That's great. That's awesome. I don't remember what to do. Yeah? Wait, I think I do remember. Never mind. Can I somehow skip cutscenes? I cannot remember. Okay, okay. Do I just immediately, when I start seeing them?
Mortis.
Yeah, yeah, you have to find the real one. I forgot that. So close. I love that the game gives you little to no instructions on the fights, by the way.
She is here.
She is here. Well, God, I wish she wasn't.
Mortis.
How do I know which one of them is the right one? Do I even know? Can I know somehow? It's a bad idea to edit this while I'm in game. It's a really bad idea to start editing this while I'm like. There we go. Go back. There we go. I guess I just have to be fast, but if you know anything about. If you know anything about my reflexes, I am not. I am not that. Ah, well, thank you. Thank you for immediately being there. Hold on, let me just go downstairs, maybe. I have a memory of. Memory of where I have to go. Mm. Mm. We're gonna be stuck here for another while. First, like half an hour of me being stuck in the forest because I forgot that there was a map. Hold on, was there a skip? No. Or maybe there was, but I forgot got about it already.
She is here.
Yeah. We know. We know she's here. I don't remember if there's an actual pattern to it. So I just gotta hit every single key that I can, and I hope. Where's the gun? Give me the gun. Immediately. It's going surprisingly well for now. But I'm afraid of speaking. Wait, do you have to go to the attic? Was that the thing? Or you can just die, I guess. I thought I got that one as well. Nope, not 19. That's a bit too many. For some reason, I thought I got the upper one already. So I skipped it.
She is here.
Yeah, yeah. She can be here all she wants. Okay. I do not have to go to the attic immediately, which is not what I remembered. Yeah, well. That is so annoying. It is so annoying. It is so. Keep forgetting that I cannot move while I have the cross up, so I'm trying to move. Like hit the buttons as I am stuck there. Hold on.
She is here.
I know. I have to get good at this game. I guess it's also like. Hmm. A strat of just spawning her on top of you. How many times? How many times do I have to do this? Just give me the.
I heard a door open upstairs.
There we go. There we go. It wasn't a Hana, was it? Can I just have the gun? How much? How much for a gun? Like immediately. Molly, the church might contact you in a few days. They'll yeah, close enough. Tell you their version of what happened to me. I want you to hear from me first. A year ago, I was involved in an exorcism of Amy Martin. What they said in the papers about what happened isn't true. She, my superior father, oh yeah, because most of the letters are redacted. When confronted her, she managed to cut the power to the house and uh, her own parents. I'm trying to think about a way to read this, but with their own. I have to go back to the house. The nightmares I'm having are real. She's still out there, waiting for me. I can still help her if I don't come back. I know that I loved you, and I'm sorry, John. Oh, oh no. Yeah, now I remember. I think I remember this part. Please. That scared me more
My God, what happened to you?
than any of the other things that has happened.
I have to finish what I started.
Alright.
Mortis.
I cannot remember what I have to do, never mind, that is not what I... Also, let me update that in a moment. Do I not do that?
Mortis.
Somebody please keep count, because I will probably lose it after like first 2 seconds. Can I leave the room? I cannot. Awesome. Are you a weeping angel? Please don't tell me you're a weeping angel and you... Do I have to just avoid you? Or do I have to do something to you? Because I cannot remember. I thought for some reason that this is the part where she will move between the different mannequins and you have to somehow figure out which one it is. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. There we go. There was 2 deaths so far. But this is the second phase if I remember right. Fuck. The right one. Please tell me you start from the second part of the fight because I don't want to do that again. Okay, you do.
Mortis.
I keep... That is the one that I have to banish. Why do I keep changing it? Why do I keep changing it? Why? Why do I do that? Also, that was the 4th time. I have to keep count. Is that not what I have to do?
Mortis.
I feel like I have the pattern recognition skills of like a idiot. I will die multiple times, not do anything about it.
Mortis.
Yeah, so maybe hold the cross on her and turn to one once she disappears. Yeah. Maybe don't just stand there. Maybe don't just stand and be like, oh yeah. Gee, I hope I don't die. I forgot how fast I have to be. Fuck. Yeah, also I lost count already. Hmm. Hmm.
Mortis.
We're gonna just like cap it at some number. Because I'm apparently being intentionally stupid.
Mortis.
I got that. Yeah, I got that. Please. I did it as fast as I possibly could have done that. God. I'm sorry if I'm not talking a lot. I'm trying to focus on this.
Mortis.
I feel like I am missing something. Something is gone. I feel like I would do amazing if I had a gun.
Mortis.
Cross. You banish demons with that, shoot them. Oh yeah,
Mortis.
wait, is it easier if I do it with... Can I use arrow keys to move? Now that I'm thinking about it, I might... I feel like I've talked about this before, but like, my reaction skills are so bad. I will let things happen around me, and then just like after everything has after everything has happened, I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, was I supposed to do something about it?
Mortis.
Well, that was just me being dumb. Turn,
Mortis.
please. How fast do I have to be with that? Probably fast. That's yeah. Anyway, get used to hearing Mortis like 1,000 times. The cross. Yeah, I remembered the turn this time, but I forgot the cross. I forgot the fucking cross. You give me a game with only moving controls and like there's two controls in this game. The fact that you can move at the cross, and somehow I keep forgetting the second one of them. Somehow I keep forgetting to use the cross.
Mortis.
I will get used to it. I will get better at it with time. I will get better at it with time.
Mortis.
I will learn the mechanics. If there are any. I will learn them. Everything will be fine. It's been like an hour and I'm not even through the first fight of the game. Hi.
Mortis.
Maybe let's not do that. Ooh, I wanna be at the center of the room so I have like the most room. And maybe not.
Mortis.
You can move and hold the cross. Hmm. Wait, is it the same way?
Mortis.
I'm about to change games just because I'm getting annoyed. I can't. I want to get through it because I love this game. I genuinely love the story of it and everything. It's just that when it comes to games with fast controls and fights,
Mortis.
I am bad at them. I am very bad at them. Also, the counter is gonna be just like I'm just gonna put it at 100 if we do even get through this fight. In my defense, she was in the
Mortis.
wall. It's easier with those on just spacebar. Hmm. In my defense, she was in the wall, so
Mortis.
how fast do I have to generally be at that? Like, how fast? Because I'm not fast enough, it seems.
Mortis.
Is that not what I'm supposed to do? I'm starting to think this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Because I feel like I turn fast enough and I do get the cross up, but I still die. Is it not what I'm supposed to do? Oh. Oh. Hey, so I forgot that I can move out of the way. I can move out of the way,
Mortis.
yeah. Hold on, let me update. Let me, that seems to be probably close enough. Yeah. Move away from the attacks. You don't have to stand there. Pattern recognition skills of a toddler. Oh my god. This entire time I was thinking I'm just too slow and I have to like turn immediately and do that. No. Move out of the way, maybe. Let me drink. I feel like if you gave me one of those tests, I'm like, oh yeah, find the next pattern that uh comes with this one. Yeah, I would not be able to do it. hate this. Oh. And even once I get it, even once I understand the mechanic, I still keep forgetting. Mm. Fuck. Okay, that was just me being stupid. I'm gonna set the counter to just like if I lost count. Something, I don't know. Anyway. You know, the scary part of the game is Mortis appearing out of nowhere in the forest. No. It's this fight. The fact that how it will genuinely take me like a year to beat. Oh my god, immediately. I start focusing so much that I just forget immediately what I have to do. Oh yeah, this is what I have to do, and then just like, I don't do it. Okay, okay. That one I can justify. I was gonna comment on how Steph just started playing Unpacking, and I was gonna be like, God, I wish I was playing Unpacking right now. I wish I was playing Unpacking. I wish I was playing something chill and amazing and something that doesn't make me want to cry because I'm bad at pattern recognition and it's completely my own fault. And immediately I forgot that I was playing the game. I saw it. Corner of my eye, I just saw for a moment like, oh yeah, Steph is playing Unpacking, and I was like, ah, that's great. Yeah, I wish I was playing Unpacking right now. Definitely don't have to do this too many times. Very immediately. I feel like there's a visual cue that I'm missing. I'm sorry, I'm logged in. At least I'm trying to be. I'm really trying. So close. So close. Oh, my bad. That's my mic. I wasn't supposed to hear it. Oh,
Morty.
trying to lock in and I'm trying to be quiet so that I can play the game. Honestly, you know what? It's not like a race against time though. I don't know why I'm not just taking it safe. So I could very easily just do that. You know what? Yeah. All this time that I've spent trying to learn this fight while I could have just been taking it chill. Oh, there we go.
Morty.
I forgot that there's a third phase. I was gonna be like, oh, there we go, that's gonna be it. Finally, we can move on and get the gun or something. I don't think it's even in this stage. Is the third one? What do you mean there's a third one?
Morty.
And I genuinely have no memory of what I have to do in this one. Not that. I'll tell you that much. It might just generally have to be that I have to avoid her. And then attack, maybe. She only moves along the pentagram. I don't know why I'm standing on it. I still don't know why I'm standing on it. I can tell where she's gonna move. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't, you know what? Run into her. You know, I'm gonna have a counter and it's gonna be all fun and games so we can at the end have like a whole ass how many times I died. Maybe I should have set up an actual counter that I could have just clicked while at it. You know, why don't you ever play like FPS games and stuff that require you to be constantly aware of your surroundings and not die? This is why. I know the enemy's path and I will still run into it. Because I'm just genuinely stupid. I know exactly where it's going next. I know because I remember. I'm gonna be honest, I kinda did that on purpose because I got mad at myself for not even trying to use the cross. I was trying to prove something but forgot to use the cross while at it. Do not stand in the path of things. That's usually a really bad idea. Again. Okay, yep, yeah. Okay, okay. I remember. She does go into every single corner, in the order. So that does kind of help it, help a little bit. Knowing and being sure about that now. Because she is basically tracing the pentagram and that's it. Unfortunately, John is the slowest person ever. Forgot that she goes that way. Basically, save here. Again, not on the pentagram, not on the path. Stupid. Keep forgetting to move out of the way on that one. You're probably on that attack. That. I'm sorry that I'm not talking a lot. I am trying to not die constantly. So I feel like that is even more annoying, and this is the reason why I don't talk. This reminds me, immediately starts talking, about how we have a funny little assignment in one of our classes that is basically stream for your friend for like 30 minutes and comment on the gameplay and on the game while at it. Fuck's sake. Like, oh, you have to be on a call with a friend or like a classmate, and while at it, you have to play a video game and stand on the way of the demon, and like comment over on the video game and comment over on the game mechanics, the graphics, the game, you know, controls and everything. Because that's how you do it, apparently. And I was laughing about it because, like, this is the one assignment that I will be really good at if given the right people to work with. But then again, I really hope that I'm not given like a really hard game to play and comment on, because it's an assignment and it's like, oh yeah, you have to keep on talking, you have to talk about actual things about the game. Also, let me drink. Hold on. Forgot how to drink for a moment. My bad. I couldn't mute my mic because I forgot how to drink and almost drowned myself. Anyway, I hope I'm not given like a really hard game to play while I have to talk, because let me tell you, that is not fun. Like a game that needs you to actually pay attention to what's going on while you have to talk about the actual game itself and not just kinda, you know, fuck around like I can do while streaming. Is very annoying. If I would have to right now be talking about the game's graphics and the playstyle of it, or I can just do that. and the controls of it, I would not make it far. I'll tell you that much. As you can see, you cannot really pay attention to something like a fight like this, where you have to constantly pay attention to the enemy, you have to learn the enemy's moves, you have to learn the best way for yourself to move while at it. So well, it's something that is not exactly the easiest thing to do. I'll tell you that much. I feel like this is getting more difficult as we speak. Hold on, let me genuinely lock in for a moment. Never mind. Let me genuinely lock in. Yeah. But if I were to have to like sit here and be like, oh yeah, um, it's interesting how you can do this entire fight with uh only the mechanics to move and hold up across. It's truly interesting, and it's a great gameplay element showing that not all games have to be really complicated for you to be able to enjoy them. Imagine how many times, imagine how many more times I would be dying. And I'm afraid that some people in that class might not think about that factor when choosing the games for other people to play, you know, while at it. Shit, okay. I have to stop stepping on it. Because, like, okay, of course, it's something that I can do if the game is something that I'm starting to get, like, used to. Or, let's say, something that I play a lot. For example, a game like, uh, Dredged. Dredge, or fucking Layers of Fear. No problem. No problem for me to talk while playing that. But this is a problem. I cannot keep on talking while trying to learn the controls, trying to learn the fight. Yet I still do it because I'm trying to prove a point. Then again, once I do get used to things, I find that talking while I'm playing makes it almost easier for me. But that is just mostly because that makes it so that I focus on things a lot more. But when it comes to like, while I'm learning the attack patterns, that is when I should usually shut up, but you know me. Shutting up and me, they don't usually belong in the same sentence. Why am I exercising the window? There we go. Please, please let that be it. Please. There we go. Great. That was it. But yeah, like I was saying, I forgot what I was saying, but you know, that took me an embarrassingly long amount of time. Uh, kill her? Mm.
Gone with one bullet.
Now I was saying earlier that I'm also gonna be doing the mirror demon fight thingy. I don't think it counts towards the endings though. I think that is just for a letter. So just for like completionist round. And I'm not gonna be doing that. Which she flew out of the window. I cannot remember what I have to do. Let me continue down and shoot the first thing that I see. No. Can I just leave? Can I just leave? Wait. Wait, was that an option? That might be an option. If I remember right. I stole a gun and now I'm leaving. Goodbye. Kill her? Couldn't find her. I'm afraid I couldn't find. You shot the wrong way, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that, but you shot the wrong way.
Gone with one bullet.
You were yeah. That's also one of the reasons why I don't do FPS games. That's pretty much how they usually go. I tend to shoot the wrong way. The only sort of an FPS game that I've really played for at least some amount of time was, what's the name of it now? Well, it's not like an PvP game, but Neon White. That's like the only game where I've ever done any shooting. I forgot about the truck. I forgot about that part about it.
My Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him I will trust.
I only remember that I will shoot it and it will die.
Terror in the night, nor the
I
evil
forgot
that
about.
lieth in darkness.
I forgot
Because
about
I have
the
made the
fact
Lord my refuge. Because I
the
have
truck
set
comes
my
back
love upon
and
him,
runs over it.
therefore will he deliver me. I shall
Hmm,
call upon
yeah.
him and he will answer me. He will be with me in trouble. He will deliver me and honor me. I can't explain what happened at that house.
I can.
I can
Yeah, but
only
I would rather
say
not
that
talk about
I
it.
did the right thing.
I can't explain what happened in the house. Well, I can. I certainly can. A lot of death. Ending 5 of 5 when the fate endures. Which, if I do remember right, is not the canon ending, but you know. Police animal experts investigate a chupacabra remains found near Stirling. Stirling PD is enlisted the help of the local animal expert from the University of Connecticut after the remains of an unidentified animal were found near Stirling. That's how you fucking idiot. The remains of an animal, which some residents are calling a chupacabra, were discovered on Snake Meadow Hill Road by the motorist yesterday. The animal had apparently been struck by a vehicle, and parts of its carcass were scattered across the road. Police say that they initially investigated the gruesome scene because of the motorist who discovered the remains and had told them it appeared to be a person. After arriving at the scene, the police concluded that the remains were some kind of an animal. As a matter of public safety, we want to be sure about what animal exactly we're dealing with here, said the Sterling police spokesman. This clearly not a deer or a coyote. If it's a mountain lion or an exotic pet that escaped from its owner, or an animal with rabies, we need to know about it. The true horror of this game is reading, it seems, and the font. Can I get like a dyslexia mode, please? Please, Edorf. It's not too late to add a dyslexia mode. Animal experts attached to the investigation would not speculate about what kind of an animal it had been found, although they commented that the animal was hairless, anemic, and apparently suffered from the rickets, a vitamin D deficiency that appears in the animal and children who have not received enough sunlight. Yippee! New play mode updated. I'd rather not. Do I wanna do chapter 2? Do I have the time for it? I do. I do think I have the time for it. I mean, at least we can start with chapter 2. And, you know, see how far we get with it. Do you have the... I do still have the cross, that's amazing. Father Garcia, you are hereby instructed to release Michael Davies from your custody and return him to his home immediately. Mr. and Mrs. Davies have already been contacted by our officer. A representative of the church is currently en route to their home to discuss the compensation in return for their discretion. Discretion, yeah. You will meet our representative there and accompany him back to Rome. I have done. Was not allowed by the Vatican. Well, I'm playing as Father Garcia, but you know. One day. One day. 2 weeks. I can't leave the house, right? Yeah. We will at least start this and see what happens. 3 months. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get through like probably at least chapter 1 and 2. Yeah, sure, man. Sure, man.
I like to talk on. You talk so much till you get better, like you. And I see mommy and daddy. I need to make you better first.
I love the voices in
And
this game.
she let you hit on me.
I love.
Even
There's
I
something
let
about
you
it.
beat me more.
Don't call me an idiot. I forgot how stupid that looks. Oh, that stupid creature. I love this scene.
Dios mío, what have you
I
done?
love this scene so much. It's so good. Like,
You can't hide from God, evil. You shall bring the wrath of the Almighty.
something about that scene. That's just. It's just always been like the greatest thing to me. It's 2 a.m. No, what the hell? That's not where I remember being. Have you forgotten already? The notes people leave behind seem to exist in the edges of memory. Pressing escape key or start the button might be a good way. Ooh, there's a map in this game. Ooh, did you know? Did you know that there's a map in this game and that's a deer? And you can use it. Never mind. You can use to see where you're going. Notice the current investigation being conducted as a Gallup cemetery by the state of Connecticut Historical Society has been postponed until further notice. In the interim, in that word, we asked that the public avoid the cemetery grounds, the surrounding woods, any wildlife, and any unidentified persons roaming in the area. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, really. Give me a moment. I need to get my legs into a better position. The muscles are starting to cramp up. Mm-mm-mm. There we go. We ask you avoid the cemetery. Unfortunately, I cannot read, and I will not listen. Even if I could, I will not listen. Dearest disciple, verily, not everyone who says Lucifer shall inherit his kingdom. You must first conjure his demons. You must then serve his demons. You must then walk among the children of the men and as his demon. Thus shall you receive the blessing of the unspeakable. Return to the safe family tomb whenever you're in need of a rest. The safe family tomb. Oh, Gary. And remember, Gary loves you. Oh, yeah, the cross is now silver. I was like, why am I not holding it up? Because it's blending in. Enter the spirit house. Same. Yeah. This is how I feel every once in a while. I'm sorry. As cool as that scene is, I just can't with the way he looks at you after it. That is the funniest way to look at a person. That is the Finnish smile at the end. Oh god. I'm starting to remember. Hold on. Get me out of here. Okay. I remember now. I remember. There's the statues. There's the statues that tell you what to do. Uh, if I remember right, these are the buildings that you will come across. Buildings, things on the middle that you will come across of. So, that one is left. That is left, right? That's probably down. Because I would think that's up and that's right. Because I remember there being a puzzle here. I remember watching someone else struggle with this. Never mind. I think I was wrong. Okay, hold on. Is it up, right, down, left? Or is that also up? I'm trying to have I'm having a hard time trying to figure that one out. So could it be by the one of these guys? I remember seeing someone else struggle with it. Yeah, you're next. Hold on. Let me first try, yeah, in that order. Up, left, right, maybe? I remember seeing someone else struggle with this. Up, up. Left, right? Was that what I said? I don't think that's gonna be it. Could be up, left, up, right. I remember seeing someone else struggle with this, yeah. Up, left, up, and then right. I am bound to get it right at some point, that's all I'm saying. Nope. I am bound to get it right at some point. That mark a starting point, so could it be like right, up, left, up? What did I say? Just right up left and then up.
More of this.
That scared me. Fuck. That startled me a bit. For some reason, I didn't think that it would start immediately. Hold on. There we go. Saved. Saved that one. Now what was it again? What was it again that I said that it was? Right up, left up. Am I mistaken? Right, up, left up. That was the one that was the right one, right? Right one. Yeah. Yeah, sure, man. Whatever you say. Okay. Yep. Yeah, just walking the path of the demon, yeah, whatever. Whatever, my guy. Whatever you wanna do. Wait, could I possibly leave the area and go and, you know, save so I don't have to do this 1000 times? Not that it's that bad, but you know. Hello. Hold on, let me sit up before I have to immediately die. If I can, I will leave before doing the fight. I will leave the save so I don't have to do the puzzle. Yep. Okay. Now, if I'm very smart about this. Why did you do that to me? Don't worry about it. Oh, worry, why did you do that to me? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything at all. Everything's fine. Okay.
More of this.
Now, if I am right about it, there shouldn't be an annoying puzzle that I have to do every time that I die. Also, give me a moment. I need to clear out my throat is what I was saying, but I mute in middle of the sentence for some reason. Hello?
More of this.
Yeah, I was holding the cross at you. You're not supposed to do that while I'm doing it. Flower receive? Yeah, that does sound like something out of that show, alright. You are right about that one. It does sound like it. You're not supposed to be able to attack me while I'm holding the cross. Yeah, I.
More of this.
I am apparently comically bad at this video game. So now we have discovered that, huh? I don't like the sounds that it makes. Huh. Never mind. It wasn't that bad. Do I still... Yeah, I still have no map. I have been freed. No more overbearing father turned a violent alcoholic. No more hiding my bruises and cuts. No more pills and needles. No more getting laughed and kicked around. They'll never laugh at me again. By day, my body withers away, but by night, my mind explores the forbidden words of power and knowledge. Guided by beings of pure darkness, I have been trusted with the secret knowledge of the demon's seal. I've learned the correct conjuring sign, drawing the inverted star along the rocks arranged in 5, first top left point, then down. This is something that I do have to remember. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget, so let me take a picture of this, because I do know that at the end of the chapter we have the chance to do this at the rocks. So I'm gonna take a picture of it for future references, if we even get there. Because most likely we don't get there today, and I will be like, oh, you freaking... Which point did I have to start at again? Anyway, first at the top left point, then down. I will lure them into the woods, then I will show them my power. Little fucking beautiful flower seeds. What a sentence to say. What a sentence.
It's locked.
Yeah? Thank God I can't just walk around it. Imagine if you know, that would have been the case. I have an order in for you. Do tell me about it. Oh, wait. Are you just making joke? I thought you had something you wanted me to do. Are you just making a joke about the fucking title? I swear to God. I forgot about it. I forgot about the title tip for as long as you didn't say anything. I was not able to think of anything. So I was like, oh, let me just put something there. And I just made the stupidest pun that I could have thought of. Love making joke titles and joking about other joke titles. Yeah, I know, right? It's truly amazing. I genuinely just couldn't think of anything to put there. That was the best that I could have come up at that moment. After that, I fell asleep on the floor. I got tired. Huh. I'd say you opened them. Didn't know that much. Mm-mm. Probably should have stopped there, by the way, and fought it. Oh god, it's this one. Yeah. I remember now. Let me go save. Let me go save before I do anything. Before I go there and get my ass kicked by another demon spirit. Anyway, the save family 2, my favorite. Remember when Fantastic started streaming their first hit, the title was Fantastic gameplay? Like fun, yeah. Don't worry, I get the joke. I Is this another you just have to avoid them case? And if it is, I think it might be. I think it might be another you just have to avoid the attack kind of a case. It wouldn't make sense to me though. It wouldn't make sense. Because why can I hurt it then? Why can I hurt it before I do that? It has to die or I've discovered that this game is like this game is not for me. I have terrible reaction skills. And also for some reason I am completely unable to ever learn anything. Yep, it definitely it's just another avoid kind of a case. Or maybe I'm just not going far enough. Maybe I'm just, yeah, that could very well be it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely have to move. Okay, yeah, that kind of confirms my suspicions about it. Maybe. Maybe I'm just stupid. Most likely case. Yeah, we get it. Actually don't get it at all. Yep. It's another avoid case, yep. That's not avoiding though. It is. Okay, yeah. Well, it's a great thing that I discovered it now and not like half an hour into the boss fight. After I kept dying constantly because I thought I was slow. I genuinely thought that I was just being really slow and the game just requires you to have like unhuman, you know, what's the word for it now? Unhuman, reflexes. I was holding up the cross. Die 100 times. Hey, we can get the counter going again. We can get the counter back. It just, oh, I, it said that. That's cute. Anyway, that is not a 0. That's an O in the middle of it. We know the countdown. Yeah, how great. Game reminds me of FNAF minigames so much, and I don't even play FNAF. I mean, you're not wrong about it. It does have the same style because it's like mimicking the same sort of like time period of games. And I'm a big fan of that kind of games. I think that the simplistic style almost makes it more terrifying in a way. Because you can't only imagine what they look like in actuality, you know? Since what you can see is just, you know, bits on the screen. Only imagine how terrifying they must have been. Or they could have been. In more of a 3D style or more of a detailed 2D style. You're purple guy. I am I am not purple guy, I'll say that much. I'm not purple. There is purple people. There was the purple girl that I hate. Oh, I hate so much. Excuse me. And the drink. I hate that fight. I hated that fight so much. Nobody was thrilled when I got pregnant. Not even a little happy. Even my doctor seemed to be judging me. Give me a moment. I can sit up. That's why I was saying that I don't know how long I will be streaming today and how far we will get because my legs are giving me a lot of trouble. You're not purple guy, you're literally purple in real life. Yeah, you have a good point. I'm not playing as the purple guy, I'll say that much. And I'm also not the purple guy. I haven't killed any kids. My knowledge. Nor am I good at making animatronics. I'm actually shit at any sort of robotics. Each time I leave the doctor's office, I'd see this strange woman across the street. All she'd do is stare at me and just smile. No words, just a big, warm smile. Somehow, it made those visits a little bit more bearable. After I lost the baby, I saw her again across the streets. Across the street from the doctors. Her smile was as big as ever, but somehow not as warm and friendly as I remember. Yesterday, I was walking, and I was shocked to see the woman standing in the middle of the path. Now she was pregnant. She beckoned towards me. I followed her off that the path into the woods. That's when I met Gary. I'm a big fan of how that is like most of the dialogue you get from this game is from the notes. And of course in the cutscenes. You literally made my friend think that maybe William has the same condition as you. Honestly, that would be a really cool detail if that was the case, but I am pretty adamant it is not. They probably just chose purple because it was like an easy color to just like to have not be a color of any of the animatronics and just be like a easy color to recognize. But honestly, I fuck with that headcanon though. Motherfucker was purple because he doesn't have blood flow. Which, yeah. Yeah, when you think about it. Yeah. Do I have to go in there? What am I supposed to do? There's a screaming child on my screen. Or a tiny ghost. Okay. I'm starting to get the... Just as I was saying... Just as I was saying that, I'm starting to get the hang of the fight. It's already over. God, I wish that would have been the case with fucking Amy! And that fight, especially up until the first stage. The second one, it's not that bad. It's really annoying, but it's not that bad. The third one, also annoying, but not that bad. The second stage of the fight, for some reason, I think that is where, like, I'm not even kidding, 50, maybe like 50 of the deaths came just from the first part of the fight, because I have the pattern recognition skills of an idiot who went, oh, well, maybe I'm not turning fast enough, and kept running into the ghost. A demon, whatever, it is a demon, instead of, I don't know, moving out of the way. Run over. You're purple, kind of popular, but not well renowned. First of all, I am not popular. No, that is not true at all. Second of all, I don't bring misfortune. You know, kind of. You're haunted by the kids' spirits. I'm not haunted by them. I am freeing them, as you can see. And also I don't bring misfortune. How dare you? How dare you assume such a thing? Kind of, yeah. I wouldn't call myself in any ways popular, even if it's like kind of. I am more of a niche internet character. Like a very niche misfortune teller. I don't know if you were there for the lore stream, but I kind of explained. Well, I didn't really explain the whole thing, but you can read between the lines from that stream about like why the title. Niche pizzeria. I don't think it was too niche. I don't think it was that niche. I'll tell you that much. How well aware of you are of the FNAF lore before I go into it? I'm not gonna go into FNAF lore. I'm playing another game right now. Couldn't visit the lore stream. Oh yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But anyway, looking back into the game before I start talking about lore, losing Grandpa was one of the hardest things I ever experienced. We were really close. I cried about it for weeks. Then my stepmom introduced me to some of her friends. They asked me, would you like to see your grandfather again? I missed him so much, I was willing to try anything. That night, my stepmom drove me to one of her friends' house. They took me down to their basement. I saw my grandfather in there. Only it wasn't actually him. I tried to run. They closed the basement door and locked me in. I can't remember much else from that night. My stepmom's friends are always coming by the house now. They tell me I have a debt to pay. They say they do have work. They say they have work for me to do. I can't. Don't even remember why I couldn't. Don't worry about it at all. There will be more info about everything at some point. Maybe we can actually get through this part of the chapter. Insane. Pick up that key. Okay, now, this is why I took the picture. Like I said before, I know of this game. I know a lot of this game. I am a big fan. I love the lore. What do you mean? Don't worry, I wanted to hear. I will be talking about the lore probably in the future as well, and the VOD should be still up. If not here, it's on YouTube. The rocks arrange in 5. First at the top left point, and then down. It's a very important thing for me to do. Because I want the secret. I want the secrets. And also I can probably go back back to that path. Through a save. Okay. Top left point. So that would be... Hold on. I'm now checking like with every way that I can. Yes. First at the top left point and then down. So from here, here. It's the most fucked up looking pentagram you've ever seen. I feel like I did it wrong. I definitely did it wrong. Anyway, we're gonna ignore everything that I did there in that case. Does it reset? Does it does reset? First at the top left point and then down. Is that not what it means? And down. Is this not how you draw a star? Or was it just too fucked up for the game to even recognize as one? No. No, I just... 100 deaths, crazy work. We're calling this the... Well, hi. We're calling this, the, you know, 100% playthrough. I'm getting all the achievements. That's the only reason why I've died that many times. So I think I forgot to update it maybe a couple of times, I'll be honest, but we're gonna ignore that part. There we go. Sure. Oh god, I have to do that again. Don't I? Yep. You have to go and stab myself again. Hold on, let me do a tactical save here. I don't remember if you are supposed to do this at this point, but you know, it's okay. It's funny because I remember this game's lore and I remember what like everything means in this game. Okay, yeah, I can still use the cross. The only thing is that I, within the game, cannot do anything. I get attacked by that guy now. Like 1000 times, that's great. but it pretty much just has the same mechanic as Morris, so it's okay. It's completely okay. And if I remember right, yes, it does drop you a note. After dying so many times, do you die? Do you want to dye your hair? I do. Note, the new patient in initial consultation. Subject, John Thomas Ward. Present, Dr. James Spinall, PhD in 2 other lines. Subject, non-responsive for the first half an hour, followed by a fragmented exorcism. Exorcism. Fuck, that word will be my downfall. Narrative. Subject unable to remain constantly suspect unable to maintain consistency in story. I hate this font. My dyslexic ass cannot read it. For example, stating that Amy was in the basement and then saying that she was in the attic. Subject insists accident was the result of demonic possession. Cannot declare subject sound of mind. Will require several more sessions to fully understand subject's mental state. Will advise Martin family attorneys. Great. Do you think this practice can help with that? Maybe. I'm gonna be dyeing my hair anyway in like... Okay, the thing is, as much as I wanna dye my hair, like this month, and kinda like immediately, the only problem is, last time I dyed my hair, I got an allergic reaction to it. I don't know why. I have no idea why I did that. Because I haven't ever gotten an allergic reaction from hair dye before. And I have, like I said, a con coming up in like a couple of weeks. So I'm scared that I will dye my hair right now and I will have an allergic reaction and I will like be bald. That scared me. Anyway, I don't want to be bald. Then again, that would make it easier for me to put on wigs, I guess. I'm still very confused about the allergic reaction that I got from that hair dye because I've never ever gotten that before, and I've used that hair dye for like ages. Sorry, the running animations in this game make me laugh a lot. They look so stupid in the best way possible. She guards the door to the underground purgatory. I had not seen her. Children fear her. Confess thy sins. Oh yeah, I remember now. Day 1 of our paranormal investigations into the old Snake Meadow Hill Church. We've got 3 cameras, a box of tapes, and enough beef jerky and beer. How did I just like... close enough to last us a week. On our way in, we asked some of the locals about the church. It was mostly the stories we have heard before: evil spirits dragging children into the cornfield and secret tunnels under the chapel. But there was this spindly lady game that we hadn't heard yet. Apparently, it has to do with summoning the spirit of a woman who used to take care of the orphanage back in the 50s. There was even an old rhyme they told us. Walk the church from room to room, and maybe you will see her, but she will move when you do. But never try to trick her. She's a weeping angel. Weeping angel type of enemies. Oh, because I love those so much. Awesome. We're gonna try the game tonight as soon as we get settled in. I do remember how to do the game. Maybe if I'm correct. Because these do mock the layout of the church. Now, if I only remember what I have to do here. Night 3 shouldn't have come here. Tapes are missing, and the law stuck behind the basement door. Henry hasn't come back yet. Can't leave anyway. We fucked up.
Pray for me, Father, for I have sinned. What sins have you done to confess? I tried to save a girl from evil, but my fear so
It's a great moment for me to drink and stretch. What? Rest and stretch at the same time. That's not a word.
The girl reached out to me again, but in the end, I couldn't save her. I left her to die. I am sorry for me and my past sins. Thou hast said will. Here is my penance. Bring the child to me. Preferably sanctification.
I will feed the fat ass in a moment. I have no idea where the fat ass is.
For his mercy endures forever.
Bring the child to me. A child. Bring a child. Do we want to bring a child to the demon in the confession booth? Because I do know how to do that. Got fat already. Oh, he is. He's sleeping on my bed as we speak. I will give him a treat once he wakes up. Or once the stream ends. Or, you know, once we end the stream, because like I've talked about it before, I no longer give him treats during streams, because each time that I would do that, he would learn that whenever I'm streaming, he will get treats, and he would just sit next to me and bite me bite me the entire time when I was streaming. So, I ended up stopping to do that, but I can give him a treat once we are at the end. Night 1. We still haven't found the way into the basement, but we found something just as cool, a secret passage in the old confession booth leading to this hallway. Henry's going to go into town to buy a crowbar. We'll see if we can get. I hate this font so much. Found something cool as secret passage leading into this hallway. Henry's going into town to buy a crowbar. We'll see if we can't get those boats off of some of those doors. But that's not even the best part. We caught it on EVP. You can't hear it on the tape very well, but to us it sounded kind of sounded like a laugh. Thank God we brought the nice mic. We will review it on the sound gear once we get back into town. Imagine if we would learn to ask chat for treats instead of asking you. Yeah. You told me about that, huh? He would just sit next to me and just constantly either meow at me or bite me and just like bother me. Because he was like, oh yeah, this way I can get treats. I saw that. I saw that. That was something. Was something there. Do I want to bring a child to the demon though? Something's here. I love these stained glass things. I love them so much. They're so great. That's what I would be doing if I live with you. You would have to fight Raki for it, to be honest. Something is here. How lovely. Jesus Christ, that scared me. Hi. Yeah, something was here, alright. What am I supposed to do to you? Hi, spindly lady. That's not nice of you. I thought you were nice. You took care of the orphanage. Oh, it's me all the way back here. For fuck's sake. I think I'd rather bring a child to the demon at this point. Bless you? Are you okay? Just as we were talking about the cat, by the way. Is everything fine? Okay, he seems to be completely fine. Are you good? Okay. He started sneezing really loud and scared me. I don't know if the mic even picked that up because that was like... You sounded like a human, Reki. You're not supposed to sound like a human, you're a cat. Are you okay? Why did you sneeze that loud? Also, I'm ignoring you. Okay, now she's not here. There we go. Yes, a human in disguise. It seems so. Loud ass sneeze from a tiny cat that is now just laying there cleaning himself. I've never heard him make a sound like that. Naitu, we were gonna be rich. Yeah, I'm predicting the future here. We're gonna be rich. We've got supernatural stuff on camera before, surely. Doors opening on their own, things falling off shelves, but nothing like this. Tonight, while we were trying the Spindly Lady game again, one of the candles on the floor lit up by itself as soon as as soon as Lars walked into the room. It was nuts, and we're gonna take we got it all on film. We're gonna make a fortune selling this to TV stations. Why do you ignore me? You can think about it. You know what? I got a place for you. I got a place for you where you should probably visit. Um, you know, get in there. My bad. Let me go get a child and bring it to the demons. Maybe remember how to do this. I had to come back. I had to walk through the corner one last time. I wasn't sure what I would find. The dogs, the children, the thing that took them. It hadn't been 5. It hadn't been. Otherwise, no can do. I'd prefer it that way. It had been 5 years. I'm fucking denying it. It hadn't been 5 years. Oh, it had been 5 years. I, I couldn't even find the little graves anymore. I just walked in the field until I found that stupid grinning scarecrow. As I listened to the night wind blowing through the crops, it was like the scarecrow was mocking me. I turned around to go back, and that's when I heard it behind me. Well, it was more like I felt it. I didn't dare to turn around. We just stood there, me, Scarecrow, and the doomed child. Finally, I mustered up a tiny bit of courage and turned to look. Immediately, fled in the opposite direction. Crashing through the rows of corn, I ran too. Well, what little I saw of it drained the blood from my face and made my skin crawl. I'd say it, because whatever I was looking at didn't have a face, just a bloody, gaping hole. This guy hates me. I don't hate you. Look, hate is a strong word. Hate is a very strong word. Where is that damn... Will you help? Will you help me? Well, I'm trying my best, but I can't see you right now. How would you describe it then? You can think about it. Where is the child? Where's that damn thing? If I just stand here, will it appear? Was that the whole mechanic? Something up here behind me, alright. Hi, fat ass. No. Okay. Will you help me? Well, I'm trying. Oh, I'm trying alright. Yeah, I'll bring you to safety, even. Fuck's sake. I can't remember what I have to do. Oh, yeah. I think I remember now what I have to do. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm like genuinely gaslighting myself. Oh, I remember what I have to do, not do you? The loading emote. Oh, yeah. It's very great. It's very great indeed. That is the only correct reaction to that information, to be honest. I'm just trying to figure out how to kidnap a child, so like, you know, give me a moment as I try to do that. Will you help me? I won't if you keep acting like this. My bad. I love my all my I love all my emotes and I'm happy when I get to use them. They're so great. They are very great indeed. I am addicted to getting like more emotes and stuff, but I don't want to get too many because like then I would have to rotate them since I don't have that many slots yet. So real. You know, I feel you. I feel you on that one, alright. How do I bring you the child? The child is being very stupid and not letting me sacrifice it. I don't know how to kidnap them. Like, I remember what I have to do. I remember that I have to get it to follow me. And to do that, I cannot look at it. The only problem is just that I genuinely do not remember how I get the child to follow me. Like, if there is something that I have to do beforehand or after, I kind of have a feeling I might have to do the Spinley Lady game first. I'm getting close to Twitch payouts, so I will get the gift PNG gift tuber thingy. Oh my god, hell yeah. That's so great. I got the child to follow me. I have to get the child to follow me. Look. That is the one thing that I have to do. And I don't know how. I I saw that. I saw that. You're not fooling me. Now you should be in the same room as I am. Right? No. Again wrong. I do have to do this first. Stop opening it. That was the wrong way. That was the wrong way that I was facing. Also, I completely missed that door, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I never went there. Or I didn't notice that there was a door there. Guess you're not getting the child then. But I kind of wanted to. Because I do remember that chapter 2 has the secret. If you do indeed. Something's here. I know. So maybe I have to move out of the way again. Generally, I will just take it, I guess. I will just take it. Instead of moving out of the way like a normal person, I will just stand there and be like, yeah. Come at me, I guess. Attack me, all you want. Nobody tell me that I can move out of the way of attacks. Watch the candles. Hey, so... Hmm. Yeah. You can move out of the way of attacks. I'm gonna kill myself after this. uh... And did you know? And did you know? Did you know you can do that? Yes, I sure did not. Can't hold the candle there. Do something. Starting to think that I have to do the game. I really don't want to. I don't wanna. Hierarchy. But I think it would be a great point. Uh, to kind of call it. And something is here, right? Yep. Oh yeah, I have to attack it. Fucking pacifist run over here. I completely forgot that point about it. The realization indeed. I thought you were something like ages ago. Damn. uh, I don't know why I started playing a pacifist run there for a moment. I forgot that I can attack her. I just kind of assumed that I couldn't, and I just had to survive. Fuck's sake. Can I get a better room for that though? This is not a better room for it at all, by the way. I'll tell you that much. Haha. Can't be too hard out of a fight though. It's just some old lady. I'd fight a old lady. Even if she's a demon. That's so annoying. There's like no good attack windows. I just kinda have to wing it. You will. It's very annoying. Very frustrating even. There we go. Ugh. And you don't even drop a note. You... Okay. You don't even drop a note. The darkness surrounds thee. Okay, that is a save. Who's watching me now? I'm gonna read the note. I cannot remember how much longer this chapter will be. I'll play it for a bit. Until the next save. And then I might have to call it. This is my final memoir. Hastily scribbled on a piece of the good book. I now descend the staircase, knowing full well that she waits for me ahead. Checking my old watch has revealed that something quite astonishing. Time doesn't change down here, as we as we know it on the surface. Even now, the hands of the clock don't move past to. Okay. Give me a moment. That's not what I wanted you to. Like, you know what? It's an empty can. That's not the worst thing you can do. That is not the worst thing you can do, indeed. My bad. God's work. God's work be done. I have been to where only the faintest light shines, and protect things unspeakable. God help me, Father Clark, a foolish man going mad in this dark prison, ears bleeding from the screams of that demon. Yeah. Yeah, no. Is that so? You know what? I do remember. It does go on for a while after this. It does. It does. I was thinking about it like, isn't chapter 2 quite long? Because we have to go. Yeah. Now I remember. Chapter 2 is quite long. Because we still have the unspeakable acts that we have to do. That's the cat going insane, by the way. So you know what? I have to go anyway in a moment. Um, I have things to take care of. Then maybe a watch party that I have to get to. um, mm, Let me chat for a while before I go though. I'm bored. Well, I'm not bored. That's a lie. I love lying. Where's my model? Leaving us already? It's been 3 hours, for fuck's sake. Ah, Still you hate us. I feel like you guys want me to say that I hated you. Like, I feel like this is some sort of a thing we have to talk about. Is it something you want me to say to you? I don't judge. Don't worry about it. I don't. I've heard about crazier things. I've seen crazier things. But like, do you guys want me to say it? Do you want me to hate on you? We want the truth. I don't hate you guys. I'm just an ass. This is something that becomes very apparent when you get to know me. uh, I act like an asshole to everyone. I'll be so honest with you. I act like a complete ass for every single person. But I don't hate you guys. I promise. The thing is just that I have places to be, and I wasn't gonna stream long anyway today. So tomorrow though, I only have like couple of hours of school. I'll be home a bit earlier. I can take my nap on a reasonable hour and not sleep on the floor for like almost 2 hours and call it a day. So like I said, tomorrow I will. Also, I'm only now going back and reading things, and I'm very confused. Resubscribe for 12 months. Months. Wow. Just now reading things because I was cut out in the middle of something. Anyway, it's just a nice hole. Oh, no, never mind. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. No, that's no. I'm not gonna. Mods? No, months. I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell. Anyway, I'm sorry I had to answer a message. Tomorrow, like I said, I will be probably streaming for a longer time. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, I'll be honest. I kind of wanna start like a new Nuzlocke, maybe. I was thinking about that for today, but then I was too lazy to go and look for a good ROM hack. Mm-mm. I really wanna do like a full-on randomized Nuzlocke. Maybe even, um, maybe even a Soul Link, I'll be honest. But for a Soul Link, I need another person. I I have to go ask Silver. We've been talking about starting a Sun and Moon Soul Link, so I'm gonna do a randomizer so bad. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow, maybe not. Um, if not, there's a high chance I'll finally finish playing Layers of Fear. And if not that, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, I'm only the streamer. How am I supposed to know? I might also do an odd stream this week at some point. Because I want to draw something. But I think I will be going now. I have places to be. Yeah, that's it. I will be I will be back. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know. I'll info you guys about what I'm gonna do tomorrow and for the rest of the week even maybe. Because I have nowhere to be for once. I am free. I am free from work maybe. But yeah. Hold on. Let me see if anyone that I know is live so we can raid and then go. Mm-mm-mm. Somehow, always, Jinx is always live when I'm there. Play Deadlock. I need someone to carry me in that game. I'm not playing it alone. I am shit. I am shit at any sort of an FPS. Maybe I will. Who knows? Who knows? But I need someone to carry me, okay? But yeah. Thank you everyone for stopping by. I will be doesn't want to play with me. Okay, fine. I'll play with you. I'll play Deadlock with you. Okay? Is that what you want me to say? Anyway, the end of the stream. I'll set up the raid. Thank you for being here. Oh my god, you guys are such asses sometimes. There. We're gonna go raid Jinx again. And I'm gonna tell on you guys. Anyway, bye.